right, 100 of these already ordered. This is the one-time only value. This price on this item is only good for this hour, which as I look at it's about 42 minutes left of the hour. So this is really interesting because it's one plant, but it's called the Cocktail Smoothie Rose of Sharon plant. And what you're getting is a cocktail of blueberry, raspberry, and a white with a soft pink to it. And this is $29.98 for one, and this price again just for the hour, or 3 payments of about $10 a month. All right, I am anxious to hear about this.
I love it. I'm really excited about this because it's brand new, and it's the first time I've seen us do this with a Rose of Sharon. Okay. So it's 3 plants in one pot. Yeah. So this is like we do this with our hibiscus trees as well. We have put 3 colors we think look so good together, so tropical in one pot. Now this is a perennial, so this also looks super tropical to you, but Rose of Sharons are some of the easiest plants to grow. They stretch the zones, again, 4 through 9. They are native to Northeast the United States, and they are such a long-lived investment. Rose of Sharon shrubs can live 40, 50 years.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna outlive me. It is, because I'm not gonna be around here another 40, 50 years, that's for sure. But you know what, you think about this is really gorgeous. Now, let's talk about blueberry, raspberry, and the white.
So they're all doubles. So what we're also bringing you is bloom, bloom, bloom power, because that's what we want from our Rose of Sharon. Yes. And you know, each of them, when I say double, that means that they have the petals on the outside, but more petals on the inside. Wow. There'll be a picture coming where you can see what I mean.
Look at that. So 400 already ordered.
Pretty. And the other thing about Rose of Sharon, you can see on the right with that lighter pink one, you can see it here too. The flowers bloom up and down the stem. A lot of our other plants, hydrangeas for example, only bloom on the outside. We love hydrangeas. I love them. But they only bloom on the top. So with this Rose of Sharon, you are getting more flowers, really, because they do bloom up and down the stem. They'll be on the inside. They'll be covered on the outside, from the bottom of the plant to the top of the plant. And this is a really big shrub too, Mary Beth. It can get to be 8, 9 feet tall. So I think what would be amazing,
oh my gosh,
create a living hedge. If you're looking again to kind of block out a neighbor, block out something that's unsightly, would you rather do it with a fence or with a living fence that will bloom for you? These are summer bloomers.
Gosh, that was beautiful. I had not seen that picture. I had no idea it was going to get that big. Now, here's what my question is. When it comes, how big is it when it comes?
Ooh, let me grab this. It's a really decent sample.
This is actually a big pot, 6-inch
big pot. So there's 3 plants in there. And you can kind of see, you know, you're not going to be separating them. We've been growing these together since they were babies.
So their roots are already together.
Their roots are already combined. You're getting all of these beautiful colors. And this is a shrub, so they're woody, really, really hardy and easy to grow. When I have friends who ask me all the time, I'm a new homeowner, what do I put in my yard? I have a black-brown thumb. I go, you cannot kill this. This is one of the easiest plants for beginners, or if you just don't want to care for things anymore, maybe you have a spot in the back of your yard that you can't drag the hose to anymore. This is a great plant for that spot.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guess what now? Fewer than 2,000 remain, and we started with 3,000. So now 1/3 of our quantity is already gone. People are buying multiples because we said it could go to 8 feet tall or 7 feet, whatever it was, but how wide?
About 4 to 5 feet wide.
Okay, 4 to 5 feet wide. So if you want to cover about 10 feet, get 2 of them, etc., going horizontal. Now, I want to go back to, does it need sun, or does it like shade, or what does it like?
It's the other amazing thing about this, because not everybody has full sun, and so many of our flowers love full sun. This can tolerate part shade, so you're looking at only a spot that gets maybe 3 hours of sun a day. It does not need full sun.
But if it gets full sun,
no big deal.
No big deal.
It's fine with it.
Awesome.
It tolerates no diseases, no pests, any kind of soil. If you have, I know a lot of people have really clay soil, sandy soil, rocky soil. This plant can tolerate it all, and it gives you the blooms.
And we can use your regular fertilizer with it.
This is the regular standard all-purpose fertilizer.
1,500 remain out of 3,000.
Well, I think it's such a great value too, because really you're getting 3 plants in one, and you're getting a long investment here. You're getting a plant that will live for a long time with very little care from you.
Gosh, this is amazing. And here's the growing guide that comes with it. Now, what happens at the end of the season? Do we have to cut it back? Do we have to do anything?
Only if you want to shape it. So a lot of, again, you know, containers. I know a lot of people are growing in containers now.
Yeah.
Even though we talk about this plant being a really big plant, you can still put it in a container. I would start in a 14 or 16 inch.
Okay.
And then if you want to cut it at the end of the season, you can cut it back.
Okay.
To keep it small, to manage the size. It does not have to be that 8 feet big.
But if you want it in the ground
in
and the privacy, just let it go.
Yeah, let it go, and you never have to prune it. It's not something. The reason we've picked this shrub is because it will always grow in that nice shape that you saw in front of that home.
We started its rounded shape. With 3,000. We have fewer than 1,000 left.
Oh my!
And a lot of people getting more than one. I want to show you. I want 2 of these myself.
Yeah, they are great.
Anyway, I don't know if there's going to be any left because they're going so fast. But again, you're going to get the blue flowers, like we call them the blueberry. You're going to get the pink flowers, like the raspberry. And the white ones actually have like a blush tone to them.
They're dusted, yes, they do. And I think that's why, one of the reasons I think we picked these 3 to go together, because the blue flower is so sought after in the garden.
Yeah.
It is one of those, we're always trying to get that perfect blue.
Yeah.
This is a little on the purple side.
Yeah,
you know,
but
we're
I
still
like
working
it.
on it, but
That's okay.
it goes great with that hot,
purple.
hot pink.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the white that's dusted in the pink has a little bit of a deeper pink eye.
Yeah.
So they work so nicely together.
Oh, my
Those
goodness.
tropical colors.
The greenery is beautiful too. It's just rich.
If you can
and
even
green.
see it, because they'll be loaded with flowers. And remember, these are hardy. Even though they look tropical, these will work for most of you in the country. They tolerate the cold, they live through and last all winter, and then they also tolerate heat.
What about the deer on these?
Deer resistant, rabbit resistant. It's not a plant that those friends that we don't want to invite to our garden, all the work we do to put our plants in,
but the pollinators love it.
Yes.
And it's gone.
Oh!
Good job. If you're on the line